One of the hardest things about being a dog parent is recognizing when your Beagle is nearing the end of its life. It's painful to think about, but understanding the signs can help you ensure they are comfortable and cared for in their final days. Dogs don't always show pain the way humans do, so it's important to recognize the subtle but serious changes that indicate they may be preparing to say goodbye. This video will help you understand the most critical signs, so you can give your Beagle the love and dignity they deserve. Loss of interest in food and water. If your Beagle suddenly stops eating or drinking, it's a sign that their body is slowing down. They may sniff their food, but walk away or refuse even their favorite treats. This happens because their organs aren't functioning the way they used to, and digestion becomes difficult. While you can try offering soft, easy-to-eat foods or broth, don't force them to eat. The goal is to keep them comfortable rather than making mealtime stressful. Extreme fatigue and lethargy. A dying Beagle will sleep much more than usual and may not have the energy to get up even when called. They might struggle to respond to their name or show interest in things they used to love. You might notice they stay in one spot for long periods and barely lift their head. The best thing you can do is provide them with a soft, quiet place to rest and let them sleep as much as they need. Severe weight loss and muscle wasting. If your Beagle starts looking extremely thin, with noticeable bones and muscle loss, it's a sign their body isn't absorbing nutrients properly. Even if they eat a little, they may still lose weight. This is because their organs are failing and can't process food efficiently. Make sure they stay hydrated and comfortable, but understand that drastic weight loss is a natural part of the process. Difficulty breathing. Labored, shallow, or irregular breathing is another sign that your Beagle may be nearing the end. You may notice long pauses between breaths or breathing that sounds raspy. In some cases, they might breathe with their mouth open, which can indicate distress. Keeping them calm and avoiding unnecessary stress is the best way to help. If they seem uncomfortable, speaking to a vet can help you find ways to ease their discomfort. Loss of bladder and bowel control. Your Beagle may start having accidents indoors, even if they were perfectly house-trained before. Incontinence is common as their body weakens, and they might not be able to control their bladder or bowels anymore. If this happens, using absorbent pads and gently cleaning them can help keep them comfortable. It's important to be patient and understanding, as this is not something they can control. Change in body temperature and cold extremities. A dying dog's circulation slows down, which can make their paws, ears, and tail feel cold. Their body temperature may drop, and you might notice them shivering or seeming colder than usual. You can help by keeping them warm with blankets, but make sure not to overheat them. Just enough warmth to keep them cozy is best. Isolation and seeking solitude. Many dogs, including Beagles, instinctively seek solitude when they are close to the end. If your dog is hiding under furniture, avoiding interaction, or wanting to be alone more often, it's a natural behavior. While it's heartbreaking to see them withdraw, it's important to respect their space while still being there when they need comfort. Loss of coordination and weakness. If your Beagle is stumbling, struggling to stand, or collapsing, it means their muscles and brain function are weakening. Their legs may tremble, or they may not be able to support their own weight. Helping them move to a comfortable spot or carrying them when needed can make things easier for them. Unresponsiveness or distant stare. A dog nearing the end may no longer react to voices, petting, or familiar surroundings. Their eyes may look dull or cloudy, and they might stare off into space without focusing on anything. This can be difficult to witness, but at this stage, keeping the environment calm and offering gentle reassurance is the best thing you can do. Unusual vocalizations and restlessness. Some dogs may whimper, whine, or bark unexpectedly. This can be a sign of discomfort or confusion. Others may seem restless, unable to settle, or constantly shifting positions as if they can't get comfortable. Speaking to them softly, petting them gently, and keeping them in a quiet space can help ease their distress. If the vocalizations seem like they're in pain, consulting a vet is the best option. One of the hardest decisions a pet owner ever faces is knowing when to let go. If your Beagle is in pain, struggling to breathe, or unable to enjoy any quality of life, euthanasia might be the kindest choice. A vet can help you understand whether medical treatment can still help or if it's time to say goodbye. It's never an easy decision, but making sure they are comfortable and not suffering is the most important thing. Losing a Beagle is heartbreaking, but being there for them in their final days is the greatest gift you can give.